I got things to do over here. Yeah, that's how it works. Caught some. He got game this weekend too. Got that in my life this weekend. Oh Jesus!
The movie.
Oh yeah,
the movie. Yeah, I love that movie, man.
I got some of that in my life this weekend. Tell you what, well, you know what? Let's talk some TV stuff when we get back as well. Make sure I had told you guys I had to tell you guys some stuff as well. So we'll do that before we get out of here. We got about 30 more minutes left in the show. This is Sports Kings Live. I'm Big Mike. He is Rob Calloway. This is we're being heard via Spreaker.com. Excuse me. And on the Spreaker app via your Windows, Apple, and your Android device. And we shall return.
If you're a single man under the age of 35, you'd probably like to know what the ladies are looking for on an online dating site. A guy who had a few drinks and later got pulled over for buzzed driving. See, that could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. And doesn't a guy who's back living with his parents but calls them my roommates just scream Mr. Right?
Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
What's going on, everybody? It's your man, Big Mike.
Yep, and this is RC, Rod Calloway.
First of all, we'd like to thank everybody for being down with the Kings and for supporting Sports Kings Live.
Your listens, downloads, likes, and follows have allowed this show to grow by leaps and bounds in just a few months.
Now, if you have a product or a business and you'd like to promote it on this show,
it's simple. Just email us at sportskingslive@gmail.com. And once again, thank you for being down with the Kings.
Love this record, boy. Like this record could have came out in the 90s, the 80s. This J. Cole Wet Dreams record, this could have came out in any of those decades. It's a real story that everybody can relate to. This is what hip hop used to be. Storytelling, man. Yeah, it's an ill record, man. And we are Sports Kings Live. I'm Big Mike, Rob Calloway, collectively known as the Sports Kings, being heard via Spreaker.com and on the Spreaker app. Make sure you download that for any mobile device that you're using. Follow or search Sports Kings Live, and then follow us. And then click the little thought bubble so you can join the chat room and get in on some of these compelling conversations that we're having. You guys can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and Tumblr as well. Tumblr, whatever that is, we're at Sports Kings Live. All right, we got close to 30 minutes left in tonight's show. Kind of just spraying all fields, man. It's that little holding period. We got 80 days till NFL football starts. About 5-6 weeks till training camp starts, and then we'll get into some roster type stuff. Fantasy football will start. Looking into that. Who guys to look forward to this year. Guys who may have been hot last year, but not so hot this year. Speaking of guys trying to get hot, before we're gonna have some fun here in a minute, talk about some TV, some stuff that we did over the weekend. But Terrell Pryor, guess what?
He's a wide receiver, baby.
Look what I
he's
put.
A wide receiver.
I put on my notes, Terrell Pryor to the Cavs. That's wrong. To the Browns.
Kinda.
Yeah. He's to that other team in Cleveland. That's weird. I almost read that too. That would have been ignorant. I did read it, but on purpose. So yeah, finally. I've been screaming for this for like 3 years. Like, when is this dude going to realize you can't throw the football black, run routes? But now, we're a couple years into the process. Now, man, it's like you got one of those uphill battles on your plate. Now, man, it's like, I don't know. Like, yeah, you still big and you still fast, but it's dudes that really do this for a living that that play wide receiver. You learning? Yeah, it's gonna be tough, man. I don't see him making an impact at all. I think he's gonna be a camp body, and then they'll send him on his way. He'll have to figure something else out as far as football goes. Warren Sapp back in the news apparently a month before he got caught telling girls to get naked because the money on the table. I guess he assaulted a chick or allegedly assaulted a chick in a casino or something. So he's back in the news for that. Junior Gillette, defensive lineman for the New Orleans Saints, apparently a video surfaced of him from back in 2013, and it looked like him. Somebody who looked like him was in a big brawl and hit a woman a couple times with a belt.
That's the video?
Yeah.
I didn't know why you asked me to post that video.
Oh, I did? That's the one? Yeah, that's Junior. That's supposed to be Junior Gillette. So, yeah, his lawyers and people are saying that it wasn't him. It wasn't him. He's using that one.
I thought it was Booty Tang. What a tie.
Nah, that dude was out there hitting people with belts, or whoever it was hitting people with belts. Looked like him to me, but it's weird. He was already in some trouble already for some domestic stuff, so things look to be trending downward for old Junior Gillette. And the weirdo himself, Jim Harbaugh. Oh, God. Apparently, somebody talked to Delaney Walker. He used to be a tight end for the 49ers. He's now with the Tennessee Titans. He said this weirdo came out to practice, and this is something we always talk about jokingly. Yeah, full pads, dude. Jim Harbaugh was at practice as the third quarterback in full regalia, dude. Everything. My man, Delaney's like he had on some old school black cleats, like some Johnny,
oh my God.
What's the dude's name from the Baltimore coach? Johnny Unitas, the old Johnny Unitas cleats on. Yeah, dude. He's a weirdo. He is a weird.
Oh my God.
My God. Yeah. Imagine that. 50-something years old trying to get it. Yeah. And then at the end, Delaney's like, yeah, he looked pretty good too. He just couldn't throw the real deep ball anymore. That's ridiculous.
See?
Somebody would hit that
they about
dude
to start a trend.
every bone in his
they
body would have broken.
A trend.
Ain't no damn trend.
Every coach that used to play, he's gonna show up for practice with their gear on.
No. Couple of other things real quick because I want to talk about some of this stuff I saw on TV.
Hey, I wonder if Diddy got bonded out. Diddy got locked up today.
I was actually just about to mention that. Like, what the hell is happening?
Excuse me.
No, excuse me. What you mean, excuse me? I think the show has two hosts, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying I just dropped it. That's what I'm saying.
Acting like he's Rob from Decatur. Hey, first time, long time. What the hell?
No, I'm just saying.
I'm just gonna hang up and take your ass off the air. No,
I didn't realize I was all in your mind.
Yeah, it's cool. Like, dude, yeah, blurt it out. Yeah, so yeah, Puff Daddy. Yeah, this is one of the weirdest things ever, dude. This is not Pop Warner. What are you doing at your son's college football practice? What are you doing there? What other parents? Like, you look around. What other parents you see there?
Nobody.
Yeah, you making life rough for that kid. Why? Because the coach yelled at him? Oh man, that can't be a thing. He don't need to play ball then. Keep it moving. He don't need to play. If he went through his entire high school career, wherever he went to that school with Will Smith's son, and I think Joe Montana's son was at that joint too. Yeah, if that's how they handle things, this is big time football. This is Pac-10 or Pac-12 football. This is like SEC Pac-12. This is what we're talking about. He ain't supposed to get no harsh words said to him. He's a freshman at that. Yeah, man. Stop. They need to ban him, man. And I know it's hard because he's probably giving plenty of loot to the school. But whatever, man. Keep it moving.
If I was the coach, I would have been like, take that.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. You're watching your son practice like this is like he's at Pop Warner.
And then you done got quoted off the field and handcuffed.
Right, because somebody yelled at your son. First of all, this is weird. He's a weirdo. It's like those weirdo parents. Yeah, like you're setting that kid up for failure, not just football wise, just in life. Period. Now, of course, he's gonna be rich forever because his dad is Puff. But there's gonna be these times that happen where people aren't gonna give a damn who he is and who his daddy is, and he's gonna have to deal with them. And basically, I guess the way to deal with him is, you know who I am? You know what I mean? You can't talk to me that way. Okay, sure. Sure. Have fun on Mars, because that don't happen in this world that we live in. You know, like, he's trying to turn his son into one of those damn, well, not turn him in. He's probably already one of those trust fund kids. You know, the kid's like 16, and that's always been my situation. Like, your kid turns 16 and you buy him a $400,000 automobile. There's nowhere to go. Yep. There's nowhere to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's like, man, I've been on on My Sweet 16. You don't know me?
Right.
Yeah. I got a Maybach.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go from that. He has nothing to aspire to at that point. Like, nope. He's playing football because these other dudes are playing football to get their mamas out the projects. You know what I'm saying? He's in a different world right now. Like, he's playing football beside some dude that's like, either I make it or we go hungry. You feel me?
Yep.
Yeah. Good luck, Justin. Or is it Justin? Is that the one?
Yeah, that's one.
Okay, I'm just saying it because the restaurant. I was figuring it may be.
Yeah.
I just took
I think it is.
a stab at it. And while we talking about like football, saw Ballers last night.
Yeah, I got to watch that.
I was impressed.
On demand tonight.
I was impressed by it because it wasn't. I was afraid it was going to be like one of those over the top, extra sensationalized things. But it looks like they're going to deal with some real issues. Like the one kid that
was it like Playmakers?
That was a little bit over the top. Where the dude was like sneaking off right before, like Cuba Gooding's brother was sneaking off before the game to go get blow from the projects. Like,
right,
maybe, but maybe not. This seems to be a little bit more. I mean, it's HBO. They put out good product. So it's an HBO thing. The big kid from 8 Mile, the bigger dude, he's on there, and he's basically a retired offensive lineman, and he's going through the struggles of he got this woman that's down for him. I guess she's like a doctor or whatnot. And he's got to try to find life after football now. You know what I mean? He's going places and trying to find jobs. And he's like, yeah, it's me, so-and-so from the Buccaneers. And he's like, I don't know who the hell you are. Because he's a lineman, first of all. And so he's trying to readjust to that, to life outside of football. And you got one dude, like the thing starts off with on some Steve McNair stuff. I swear to God, dude. This dude is riding in the car with his side broad. She gets mad, punches this dude. He's doing like 80, 90 in a Porsche. Punches this dude. This dude swerves, head-on collision with a damn, with a like an 18-wheeler. He dies, and then the next scene is at the funeral where The Rock is giving the eulogy, and he's talking to this dude's wife that he left behind, and he's like, no one meant more to, I don't know, Monte, whatever his name was, than you, Jacqueline, and it was LaToya Luckett. She was playing that part. And
I saw you tweet that.
And I was like, yeah.
Well, you was like, is that LaToya Luckett?
This had to be how awkward the Steve McNair funeral was. That's all I could think about. Yep. Like, this had to be how awkward that was. Because even afterwards, like, he's talking to her like, how you doing, this, that, and the other. She was like, whatever, dude. How long did you know about that B? Like, it was so uncomfortable, but that's what made the show good. I mean, that's part of what made the show good. And the part that it seems like they're going to attack some real issues. Like the dude that is a baller, but he can't really get out of his own way. He's always finding himself in certain trouble. The dude who can't say no to anybody. He's blowing his money. Rock shows up at this dude's house. He's like, man, who the hell are all these people? He just looks at him like, I don't even know, dog. He don't even know. He's asking this dude for a $300,000 loan, but he don't know where the money's going, and he don't know none of these people that are partying at his crib. So it seems like it's going to be good. I was looking at the first episode to be like, all right, am I going to invest time in this because I've foolishly done that with Power, and now I can't get out of it. Yeah, and that show gets so bad. Oh, it gets so terrible every time I see it. Jesus Christ. This dude is running around the city of Miami. Literally. Running after somebody. You the boss. Yeah. Like, even 50 got hitters. He was in the pen a month ago.
Yeah, the chick he was chasing down was one of 50's hitters.
Right, and the dude who actually got her was 50's hitter. He got a hitter to get his old hitter. Meanwhile, you're the top of the food chain, and you're chasing broads around the street where any type of surveillance camera, any type of ATM camera can get your face on it. Oh, God. Then you got your boy, the white boy, Tommy. Like, anytime this broad threatened to leave him, he just tell her all the business, off rip. Well, that's it, Tommy. Either I'm in all the way or I'm out. Okay. Here's what the deal is. We've been selling dope for the last 20 years. Like, he just tell everything. What? Like, what dude in that position don't just be like, all right, broad, bounce. You know what I mean? I just passed for you on the way home today. Be out. This is way more important than you. Yeah, it's getting so bad. But there is a silver lining at the end of the silver lining on this gray cloud. I believe next week we will see.
Yes, Saturday we will see it.
We will see Lala's breasticles in all full glory. Yep. The scene has already been set up where she's already kissed my man. She's feeling him, and the next scene should be him in the apartment, doing what we do. Yeah, so. They're going to give us that. Because that's what they do. Because the show is so bad, they have these random sex scenes for no reason. Like, there's no dialogue that comes from it. It's just like, all right, have anything to fill these next 45 seconds with. Hey, bang the Puerto Rican again.